It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football?
We're just moments away from the action.
And it comes your way next.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Bucky Irving now to return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
First play is to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty, it's 3rd down. Palmer coming in motion left. 3rd and long, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, White. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll send him over right. Baker now from the gun. That one complete to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Quan Martin with the pick.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw, but you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
This one falls incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 41. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's tackled for a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Commanders hoping to get the scoring started soon. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular,
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this complete to White. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Got his man on the in, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Baker throwing again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Commanders and running back Austin Eckler headed back to the field. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Daniels from the pistol. Complete, it's McLaurin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Options are open here. It's second and inches. From the 39. Down the middle, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're now set for first and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Battle coming up on third and inches. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
I think in a situation like that, third and inches, defense is certainly thinking stop the run first. But that's well done defensively. Not a problem for them to adapt and get into the right coverage and now force a critical fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The Bucs were treated to a fine first half by their quarterback. That's Baker Mayfield. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They've got first down from the 31. Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Play fake here, Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Daniels on first down. He completes it in traffic. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 21. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one gains 7. And the Commanders will have a first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This is Eckler on second. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
3rd and short, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
On is Katie York for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness, the pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's into the hands of White. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down run from White. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. On target to Godwin. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 16. He brings it in. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Baker out of the pistol. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. Throw complete to Eckler. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now to throw. Catch made. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Eckler. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing now. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Desperation time on 4th down. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 17, Buccaneers 14.
On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He'll look to throw it. He'll get this complete to White. And they get this down to the 28. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. It's White on the give. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It's caught, Eckler. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play fake here, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that makes it 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now Daniels off the play action. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and long for Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, now the other side gets a chance to go win it.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Bucks ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fields this at the 19. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Daniels on 1st down. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Eckler. Along this sideline inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Tampa spends its second timeout now, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick is good, he got it! And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.